All right, welcome back to Shem's Universe. So I'm missing my editor for the last couple days. She's on vacation. I'm considering firing her, but let's get to 31. So we have birth number 31 as our last video. So with birth number 31, very similar to the other fours. You have 3-1. It's like a backwards 13. So we all know not every month goes to 31 for some odd reason, but the people that are born on the 31st, they do have good luck. I don't care what anybody says. You have 3 as the primary number, so directed now next by 1, which leads to 4. The reason why it's good is because of the order in which it goes in. You have 3, which is creative energy, Jupiter. You have 1, which is the sun, which is innovation. Then you have 4, which comes up with pragmatic plans. So when all of this comes together, you have somebody who's able to innovate, do it so creatively, and actually do it realistically as well. Because the 4 grounds your energy. It grounds you into this physical realm. It makes what you actually want in your brain come to a physical reality. So that's why the 4 in it's so important. Usually when you just get like a 1 and a 3 together, that's actually really good as well, because 1s are powerhouses and 3s are very creative, and they're all about just do action. So 31 is very, very good number. I recommend anything in the creative realm, such as the arts, drawing, writing, advertising as well. You could do, just because of your life path. Well, birth number 4, just don't doubt yourself. Understand that you do have a lot of creative talents, you have a lot of subconscious needs, and you're going to have to find those in creative outlets. So don't deny that part of yourself, more so accept it and overcome. Once you can accept what your natural needs are, meaning get in touch with your mental realm in this regard, get in touch with what your mind is naturally drifting towards. If you find yourself on an occupation where your mind's always drifting off, instead of saying, let me focus on my job, focus on what you're drifting off to, and then decipher it, define it, and understand it. Because once you can understand what you're actually looking for, what you're after, then you can actually set up a plan to get it. So yeah, you may have to work the job for a couple of years, but then you can start something else, start your own occupation, start your own business, make it your own service, right? So that's what it really comes down to. In regards to luck, I'd say this is a good luck number. In regards to occupations, I've already listed that off. The planetary influences, Jupiter and the sun do get along. The sun actually doesn't have to shine on Jupiter. Jupiter actually reflects back the sun's rays. That's astronomically proven. And then you get number 4, which is a shadow planet anyways, which is just an amplifier. So it's the north node of the moon. If you are born the 31st, only con I would say is just the matter of having family issues. You may have your own set of family issues just with people not really being able to accept your talents. Another thing is that you might have a lot of self-doubt because of the 4. The 4, like I said, is a very grounding energy. So your mental realm, which is your soul, inner soul numbers, the 3 and the 1, are going to want to do a lot when it comes to being famous, comes to being in a leadership position, not being micromanaged. These are all traits of 3 and 1. The problem is the 4 sometimes can lead to you being too rigid in your mind state of just looking at it like, oh, that 1 is not reality, or that's not reality, where it's like, yes, it is reality, because you have the talents inside to actually externalize what you want to do. You just have to understand that you have to use the 4's energy and direct it. Yes, you are a grounded person. Yes, you believe that there's step-by-step ways to get to things. But the last thing you need to do is understand that those step-by-step things that you're focusing on, you need to actually bring them to the realm of action, the physical realm. If you do have a problem with the number 31 as your birth number, the next thing I'd recommend is coming to me. Leave something in the comments for me. Let me know what your name and life path number are, and that will help me better actually define what you should do. Just because the birth number, it's very important because it's your mental realm, and your mind, it does control matter. But you need to also understand that your physical self, which is your name number, and your life path number are still more powerful than the birth, in my opinion. When you look at different dialects of numerology, if you look at the Eastern side, they're going to say the birth number is most powerful to your 35. If you look at the Western side with Pythagoras, it's going to say the life path number is most powerful, and the birth numbers are actually pretty minor. So I don't actually fully agree with either. I do believe the birth number is a very powerful specimen due to the fact that it's your mental realm. It controls how you naturally think and your health. And I do believe that the name number is important because of your physical self, what you actually physically can do, natural talents, and shortcomings. The birth number also gives you shortcomings because it's your mental realm. Then you have your life path, which is the highest self, the hardest one to get in touch with because it's your spiritual self. It's the self that doesn't actually follow the mind or the heart. It's inside, it's internal. So you got to learn how to actually channel each of these energies and bring them together to form something better. In my next videos, what I'm going to be doing, I'll do the Power of Now briefly, the Eckhart Tolle book. I'm going to do a full review on the Power of Now. I think it relates to numerology a lot. And then after that point, I'm going to get to astrology. I'm going to do it might be a month or so on astrology, just going through the different zodiac signs, and then the deacons, and then I'm going to get back to numerology for a bit, start doing more of the Western numerology. I've delved deeper into that for people that want to know about personality number and soul number, etc. I'll get into all that for you guys as well. But until then, guys, I'm going to leave it at that for the 31. If you guys do have any questions for me whatsoever, please, like I said, leave in the comments. Give me all the details you want. I love it. Like, subscribe, holla at me. That's it. I'll see you guys next time.